You left without a warning, no final words to say. Now every little memory just slowly fades away. I still wait by my phone at night, like you might change your mind. But love like yours disappeared and left my heart behind. Gone too soon, like the moon before sunrise. You took my heart, then vanished from my life. Now every tear keeps falling like rain inside my room. I still miss you. Gone too soon. Your name still hurts to whisper. Your picture makes me break. I gave you all the love I had. You gave me pain to take. Gone too soon, like the moon before sunrise. You took my heart, then vanished from my life. Now every tear keeps falling like rain inside my room. I still miss you. Gone too soon. Maybe I love too deeply. Maybe you never stayed, but I still search for pieces of us that slipped away. Gone too soon, but never gone from me. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. I gave you every midnight call, every tear I tried to hide. Built my whole world with your name while you slowly said goodbye. I stayed when it was hurting. You left when things got hard. Now your memory keeps living like a ghost inside my heart. And I still check my phone at night, like somehow you'll appear. But silence has a colder voice than anything I feel. I loved you more than myself. That was my biggest mistake. I kept you up from falling down while mine began to break. You walked away so easily, like love was never real. Now I'm learning how to breathe with wounds that never heal. Your picture's still beside me. I don't know why I keep it there. Maybe part of me still hopes you might someday care. The songs we used to listen to now sound like painful rain. Every word becomes another reminder of the pain. I try to hate your memory, but my heart won't let it go. Loving you became the hardest thing I've ever had to know. I loved you more than myself. That was my biggest mistake. I kept your world from falling down while mine began to break. You walked away so easily, like love was never real. Now I'm learning how to breathe with wounds that never heal. Maybe I was just too blind to see your love had faded while I was fighting for forever. You were already changing, and even now I still miss you. After all you put me through, that's the saddest part of loving someone who stopped loving you. I loved you more than myself, and now there's nothing left, just empty rooms and memories, and this pain inside my chest. If you ever think about me, I hope your heart still feels the love I gave so endlessly, the scars that never heal. I loved you more than myself, and somehow I still do. I still hear your footsteps, even when the house is quiet. My mind keeps replaying moments that I can't deny. You used to say I'm always here, like it was something true. Now always feels like a word that never meant me and you. I try to act like I'm okay, but that's the hardest life, because every single morning feels like another goodbye. I still check the door at night, even though I know you're gone. Still wait for your shadow when the world feels all wrong. You don't come back, you don't reply, but my heart still holds on tight. I keep loving what is broken every single night. Your hoodie's still on my chair, like you never left this place. I can't bring myself to move it. It still has your face. Friends say I need to forget you, but they don't understand how you became my whole world with just your empty hands. And I keep telling myself this pain will fade away, but missing you gets louder with every passing day. I still check the door I still check the door at night, even though I've lost the fight between moving on from you and keeping you alive. If love was meant to save me, then why does it hurt so much? I gave you all my everything, and it still wasn't enough. I still check the door, even though I know you're never coming back. I read our old conversations like they still mean something now. Every I love you forever feels so different somehow. You slowly became a stranger. Why stay the same? Still holding on to memories, still drowning in your name. You stopped replying little by little. Then all at once you disappeared, and silence became the loudest thing I've ever had to hear. Your last message still breaks me. Every single night I replay those final words and wonder who was right. You said take care so easily, like we were nothing more. But I still fall apart inside, like the night before. Now your number feels like poison, but I can't erase the thread, because deleting you completely feels like losing you again. I still type your name sometimes, then stare at the screen, trying to accept forever isn't what it seems. Oh, I thought love could survive anything if two hearts truly tried. But I was fighting for forever, while you said goodbye. Your last message still breaks me. Every single night I replay those final words and wonder who was right. You said take care so easily, like we were nothing more. But I still fall apart inside, like the night before. Maybe one day you'll miss me too, when the silence hits your chest, when nobody loves you deeply breaks me. Even after all this time, I smile in front of everyone, but cry when I'm alone at night. You walked away so peacefully while I stay torn apart. Now your goodbye keeps echoing inside my broken heart. Your last message still feels like goodbye. Still sleep on your side sometimes, like you're coming back again. Still hear your voice inside these walls, like the story didn't end. Your coffee cup is in the kitchen, your sweater's by the door. Funny how the smallest things can hurt somebody more. Everybody says time heals, but time just made it clear. You were the only place on earth that ever felt sincere. You were my home until you left. Now every night feels cold. I carry all the love we had with hands that can't let go. You promised we and disappeared like smoke. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a heart you slowly broke. I still replay our last goodbye, trying to find the sign. Maybe if I held you longer, you'd still be mine tonight. The city feels so different now. Even stars don't shine the same. Nothing hurts more than hearing silence after loving someone's name. I keep pretending I'm alright, but lonely has a sound. It echoes through these empty rooms whenever no one's around. You were my till you left. Now every night feels cold. I carry all the love we had with hands that can't let go. You promised we were forever, then disappeared like smoke. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a heart you slowly broke. And maybe someday maybe someday I'll heal, but no one else will ever know the way you made me feel. Because loving you was beautiful, even when it hurt this bad. And losing you became the hardest thing I've ever had. You were my home until you left. Now I just miss your light. I talk to memories every day and cry alone at night. If love was meant to last forever, why did you let me go? Now I'm just a broken soul trying still talk like you can hear me when the room gets way too quiet. Like you never really left me, like love never turned to silence. Your side of the bed is colder, but I still don't move a thing, because letting go of pieces feels like losing everything. I know I should accept it, I know I should move on, but my heart still plays your voice like nothing's really gone. You're not here, but I still feel you in every breath I take. You're not here, but I still love you in every choice I make. I try to act like I'm okay, but I'm falling every day. Because you're not here, but you never went away. I walk through crowded places, but I'm alone inside. Because even in the noise, you're still my only guide. I see your face in strangers, hear your name in every song, and it hurts because I know now that we don't belong. I keep pretending I'm alright, but I'm barely holding in, because missing you is louder than anything within. You're not here, but I still feel you in every breath I take. You're not here, but I still love you in every choice I make. I try to act like I'm okay, but I'm falling every day. Because you're not here, but you never went away. Maybe you moved on completely, maybe I'm stuck in time, living in a version where you were still mine. And maybe that's the reason I can't let you fade, because you're the only comfort my broken heart ever made. You're not here, but I still feel you like a ghost I can't erase. You're not here, but I still feel you in every empty space. If loving you is pain, then I'll carry it all through. Because even when you're gone, I'm still loving you. You're not here, but I still am with you. The sun comes up without you, but it doesn't feel the same. Every morning feels too quiet, even when I hear my name. I pour coffee for two people, then remember you're not here. It's funny how your absence can make everything unclear. I used to hate the silence, now it's all I understand. Because missing you is heavier than anything I had. It's just another empty morning, another sleepless night, another day I'm pretending I'm doing alright. But I still feel you everywhere, even when these empty mornings hurt the most when I'm holding on. Your hoodie's still on my chair, like you never left at all. I still expect your footsteps when I hear the hallway call. I scroll through all the messages like they can bring you back, but every word just proves to me what I no longer have. I try to start the day again like nothing's really changed, but every second without you just feels the same. It's just another empty morning, another broken light, another time I tell myself I'll be alright. But I still feel you everywhere, even when these empty mornings hurt the most when I'm holding on. Maybe time is supposed to heal, but it only makes me see how much of my whole world was just you and me. And now I'm learning how to live with pieces that don't fit, a life that keeps on still stuck in it. It's just another empty morning, but I still call your name, like somehow you might answer and take away the pain. But the echo never changes, it just fades and stays. These empty mornings remind me you're still far away. Empty morning, and I'm still here, missing you. My phone lights up at 2 a.m. and my heart still skips a beat. But it's never you anymore, just loneliness repeating. I keep your chat pinned at the top, like love is still alive, even though you left me here with nothing but goodbye. You became somebody else while I stayed stuck in the past. I was building dreams for us, you were leaving us so fast. Now the way you used to care. Now your voice exists only inside the empty air. I tried to love somebody new, but nobody feels right, because my broken heart still lives inside our last goodbye. You promised me forever once, now forever's just a scar. Funny how the closest person can suddenly feel far. Now every notification makes me wish that it was you, but silence is the only thing that ever comes through. I miss the way you called my name, like I was all you need. Now I'm just another memory you forgot too easily. And maybe I meant less to you than you meant to me, 'cause losing you destroyed my world while you left peacefully. Still love you quietly, even though you're gone. That's the cruelest part of heartbreak. Life somehow moves on. Now every notification feels like another lie, a little spark of false hope before another night. If you ever miss me someday, I hope your heart will see nobody will ever love you the way you were loved by me. And I still wait for a message that won't come. I still wake up with your echo, even when you're not around. Like your memory lives in every single little sound. The pillow still remembers you, even when I try to sleep. But dreams just bring you closer, then leave me in the deep. I act like I'm okay now, but I'm lying every day, because healing isn't easy when love won't go away. If I could erase the night you left, I'd do it without a doubt. I'd rewrite every broken word before you walked out. But I can't turn back time, no matter how I try. So I'm stuck reliving you every time I close my eyes. I still check the places we used to always go, hoping somehow time forgot what I already know. Your absence feels like breathing that I can't control, like I lost a part of living inside my soul. They say just move on slowly, but they don't feel this pain. How do you forget a person who still lives inside your veins? If I could erase the night you left, I'd do it without a doubt. I'd rewrite every broken word before you walked out. But I can't turn back time, no matter how I try. So I'm If I could erase the night you left, I'd still choose you again. Even knowing how it ends, even knowing the pain. Because losing you is torture, but loving you was real, and that's the only truth I still refuse to hear. If I could erase it, I don't think I would. I still leave the window open, like you might come back tonight. Still sleep with all the lights off, pretending everything's alright. Your shadow lives inside this house, your voice lives in my head, and every promise that you made feels colder now instead. I thought real love would never fade, that's what you used to say. But forever only lasted until you walked away. I kept waiting, even after you left, even after all the pain. I still hoped you'd call my name and come running back again. But you moved on so easily, while I broke more every day. And now I'm loving someone deeply who no longer chose to stay. I still reread old messages like they can bring you home, but every word just reminds me how alone I've become. The songs we used to sing together now sound like sad goodbyes, and every memory of us still brings tears to my eyes. You became a different person right before my eyes, and I became the broken soul, still asking why. I kept waiting, even after you left, even after all the pain. I still hoped you'd call my name and come running back again. But you moved on so easily, while I broke more every day. Now I'm loving someone deeply who no longer chose to stay. Maybe one day you'll remember how hard I tried for us, how I carried all our pieces when your love turned to dust. And maybe then you'll understand what losing you has done, because you left me with a heartbreak that never really runs. I kept waiting, even after you left. Now there's nothing left to save, just photographs and lonely nights and flowers on your grave. Not the kind beneath the ground, but the love we couldn't keep. Now your memory holds me tighter than your arms ever did to me. I kept waiting, even after you